Hello and welcome back to Around the Clock. For today's guests, we have two wonderful women with us. This is Jill Verns and Maggie Masoke. They are here to talk to us and update us on A.R.E.A. A.R.E.A. is Ashland Residents for Equity and Action. Maggie, I'm going to let you start. Tell us what you've been up to in the last couple of years.
Yes, first of all, thank you so much, Yolanda, for having us.
My pleasure.
At Around the Clock show. And thanks for all you do for the town. you keep some of us informed of what's going on.
Good.
Yeah. So a little bit about A.R.E.A. I meet people now in town that kind of know some of the work we do, and some people don't know about it, and we kind of talk to them about it. Mm-hmm. So briefly, A.R.E.A. Ashland Residents for Equity and Action is a group of people. Let me read our mission.
Sure, that'd be great.
I have my card here. It kind of sums it up. Then I can just elaborate a little bit about it. Yeah. So A.R.E.A. is a group of people of color and their allies working together to ensure that their voices are represented in local, civic organization, government, and the schools. We also support and promote people of color-run businesses in Metro West as engines of economic development that benefit our community at large. So through community action, we want to make Ashland a safe and inclusive community for all.
What a great mission.
Thank you so much. So as you heard our mission, we kind of, when we started A.R.E.A. about 2 years ago, you guys could go back and watch Around the Clock. We did meet.
One of our first interviews with you. Yeah.
Yes. We decided to, because you can't fix everything, but we just wanted to move the needle a little bit in the right direction. So we picked 3 things that we felt were important to people of color and their allies and the community of Ashland that we love. So we decided to work on the education, with the schools, to work with, and also to get civically, engaged, civic engagement, and also the businesses. Try to promote businesses of people of color. So in summary or briefly, you guys could visit our website as well, Ashland Equity, www.ashlandequity.org.
Okay.
So then you read more about it, and if you have any questions, obviously reach out to us. But for the education, we did make goals and things that we wanted to see in Ashland Public Schools, and we've really we've appreciated the collaborations that have been formed with Ashland Public School staff. We meet regularly with Mike Kyra and other staff members to kind of hear. They really love to hear what the community is saying and what people of color, what are their challenges in town, what are their kids challenging in town, in the schools as well. So some of the things that we've been working on over the past few years, we've worked together hand in hand in suggesting some books to be added to the curriculum.
Nice.
So we did actually the research. We asked basically all our volunteers, which we have about 150, I think, around now.
I think
about 150 volunteers, parents, non-parents, everyone. It's all inclusive.
Right.
To suggest some books and materials that they feel will be helpful, to broaden our kids' minds.
Right.
So we did categorize them per grade from K to 12, and we submitted it to the schools. And they did take the time and look at it last summer when they went for their retreat. And they've done also a lot of work picking up some of the books, picking up some of the materials, and also they've done some work around on their professional days. We were invited and also told, like Mike Kyra told us some of the work they were doing, that on their professional days they had consultants to come in and help out the teachers on how to deal with some of situations of bullying around, kids of color, and how the teachers and the staff can deal with it appropriately. So that's what we've done so far. And then we did also, we did the curriculum. we did try act as a bridge pretty much, because some parents, we feel like parents of color sometimes have difficulty reaching out, and sometimes maybe also a language barrier. Because A.R.E.A is composed of where, as we say, the group of people of color and our allies. So we all work together here to see where we can, make some progress. So some of the challenges, some parents didn't know where to go. For example, if they have a complaint or something happened to their kid. So we feel like A.R.E.A is kind of a bridge, has been a bridge to meet with the schools and let them know this is, a parent came to us, and and then we worked with the schools to make those connections, and it's been helpful. There are some good examples. Actually, the kids came out on the other way very, very well and succeeded, and they've gone to college.
It's nice to hear that the work you've been doing is having an impact in our schools and on our students. I think that's the important thing.
Right. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
And you also have a number of your members or people who've been working with you now representative on various appointed boards here in town?
Yes, sure. So let me speak on that. And actually, one little thing I forgot about the education is that we did work with the guidance at the Ashland High School. That has also been a successful program. We've volunteered about 15 diverse professionals that have gone, I think, in person and also mostly virtual because of COVID, to meet with the kids and tell them about what they do, if it's nursing, if it's environmental, if it's computers, and expose these kids to the different professions that are out there, but also seeing different,
a different face.
Yes, it's been helpful and it was well received. So now to your next point that you had brought up in terms of getting involved, I would also wanted to get a seat at the table to be able to voice some of our concerns and also contribute and participate with, in town. So we did have, before we started, we had no one. I mean, I've been volunteering around for my own, but I felt like pretty much 80% of the people in our group didn't know how to volunteer and get involved. So when we started A.R.E.A, we did collaborate with a lot of people in town. Yolanda involved, town manager, a lot of people. Everybody has been receptive. Everybody has been receptive to helping us out and connecting us to see how we can get involved. Sometimes, if you're nervous, we did start something like a buddy system. So if I wanted to join the Board of Health, I would, and I wanted to go to one of the meetings, I would invite, Jill, or do you mind coming with me? I want to get involved, but I'm nervous to be in the meetings. So long story short, we've now have about at least 6 people involved.
That's great.
Board of Health,
the housing board,
housing trust,
the cultural council,
nice,
garden club. I think that's it, and we continue that work. We continue that work and encouraging the community to do that.
And there are so many volunteer opportunities. Sometimes it's trying to figure out what is going to match you as well as what the community needs. So it's great that you're still out there and you're finding more and more, and I think that's so important.
Yeah, thank you so much. And the last piece is the businesses. We're also excited about how the businesses are doing. So we did start a website. Everything is all volunteer. People volunteered to start the website, and we have a website running now. So on our website, one of the issues that we found with the small businesses, and especially business of people of color, they didn't have that much exposure. So if they don't have that much exposure, they're not out there, it means less traffic coming to their business, which means less income, obviously, which also trickles down to less food on the table, less time, because you're working 80 hours, now you have to get a night job. So we kind of thought that through to the bottom on what it affects, right? If a kid is hungry, they're going to have behaviors at school. Then frustrate. See? So all this is connected.
Definitely.
Yes. So what we decided to do, at least the little steps we're doing, is put their name on our website. So when you go to ashlandequity.org, you'll see their names listed. And we're not charging anything to have the names there. And people have come up to me and told me that, like for example, chocolate therapy. We never heard about this business. But when we saw it on your website, we tried it out and we love it. So we go there regularly. So that's good to hear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so-
Well, it's making those connections,
Yeah.
and in any way
Yeah.
to get involved in a community, you have to get reconnected with it. So nice. Now you have an event coming up. Yes. And what is that event? And we'd love to share it with our viewers.
Yeah, so I am on the event planning committee.
Okay.
We worked with, in the spring, we worked with Ashland is United on their Juneteenth event.
Yes.
Which was sort of a warm-up. And so this next Saturday, September 17th, we are having our own area celebration at the Corner Spot from noon to 5. We're going to have music, food, local food providers, some boutiques with artwork and some other crafts, and some activities including a book raffle at some various levels.
Nice.
So we have a lot of different things going on. We're hoping to have a lot of community there, and yeah, again, it's just families.
Okay, so food is always a draw. What food
Right.
are you having?
So we are having dulce de leche.
Okay.
Jules.
Jules,
Okay.
yes.
I guess he has recently acquired a kebab house.
Oh,
So
okay,
he's gonna
yes.
have
Yes.
His,
Okay.
Variety.
his kebab, there's a variety of food there. And 67 degrees beer is going to be in the shed at the Corner Spot
Oh,
on
fun.
Saturday.
Okay.
I think that's it.
I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Senti was going to be there with his barbecue, but he
Oh,
ended
okay.
up with another gig,
Yeah,
so
they
I
went.
don't think
Okay.
he's going to have his stuff
Yeah.
there, unfortunately.
And thanks, Ashland, you've kept Senti busy.
Right.
Yeah.
His kitchen, his food is great.
He's too busy right now to
yeah.
even be on
That's
our
a
own
good
event.
thing.
Yes,
That's a
that's
good
a
thing.
good
That's what we want to
Yeah.
hear.
Yeah.
I think it's
Great.
We're going
and
to
the-
have, go ahead.
Yeah, the kids. You have a bunch of activities.
Events for
the kids.
stuff for the kids to
we
do.
have, right, so we're really trying to get the kids entertained. We've got a face painter lined up, somebody from the community.
Nice.
Help us with that. Again, we've got the book raffle. We'll have a coloring booth. I can't remember what else kids activity we have. We have music.
We have music.
Yes.
Oh, we have a fashion show.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
We're organizing a fashion show. So
Yes.
we're going to
Nice.
have a fashion
Yes.
show.
Fun. What time will that be at?
That's at 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
So again, the schedule's on our website,
Yeah.
ashlandequity.org.
But anytime you come, it's gonna be there's
Right.
gonna be something fun. If you've come a
Right.
little early or a little late, there's gonna be something for you.
Right.
Something
Nice.
for
And
you
we
to
try
do.
to spread the activities out throughout the whole
Okay, afternoon.
So no matter what time you get there, there will be food and entertainment
Great.
going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
So it's and it's really exciting to that area's been around for 2 years. We really want to just
Right.
celebrate the accomplishments and
Definitely.
a big thank you to the volunteers and
Correct.
the community who's
Wow,
been
thank
so
you. Yeah.
welcoming and open to
Good.
again to just say like to providing those bridges, creating those connections, which really intentionally work towards change and making our community
More inclusive and
more
safe.
inclusive
Yeah.
and celebratory of all of our
Definitely. Yeah.
diversity.
I'm always amazed at the variety of backgrounds that we have here in Ashland
Yeah.
and how much it has changed in the 30-some years that I've been here. So I appreciate the work that you are doing, and I think our community is better for it. So Maggie,
much.
Jill, thank you both so much for being here on Around the Clock. We're going to continue sharing this story that you are doing and the work that you are doing. So thank you again for coming back to Around the Clock.
Yes,
and
thank you.
we look forward to the event on the 17th.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Thank you,
You
so
are
much
very
for having
welcome.
us. Thank you so much.
And that wraps up our interview with Jill Verns and Maggie Masoke from A.R.E.A.